You're born in the slums of London, the 1800s to be exact. Not to wealth, not even to warmth. Your crib, a coal crate, a gift from your father before he died in a coal factory. You arrive in a single-room flat that smells like coal smoke and boiled cabbage, wedged between 6 other children. Half of them die before age 8. Work accidents, disease, starvation. Your mother's a widow, which is already a disaster in Victorian England. She works 3 jobs, a laundress by day, a factory hand by night, and a third you're not supposed to know about. The bills have to be paid somehow. Your father was a coal miner. He died along with 2 of your brothers in a mining accident. It was unfortunate. They were buried in a mass grave because your family couldn't afford private burials. You grow up believing 2 things. Hunger never sleeps, and work never feeds you enough. Breakfast is yesterday's moldy bread. Your mother leaves before dawn to work. Your grandmother stays behind to watch the younger ones. It's almost as if people have kids just to work. Some life, right? The bathroom is outside. No running water, no plumbing. By 5, you're running errands for pennies to help feed your family. By 6, you're helping care for your baby brothers while your mum works. Your mother works at the wash house. Her hands are always red and cracked from the chemicals. One night, you overhear her arguing with your grandmother about a man who cuts up women in the East End. They say the night isn't safe for certain people. You wonder if your mum is one of them. Your mother leaves anyway. By 7, you can tell which men are safe by how fast they look away. The streets are crowded. Drunks, beggars, men standing with nowhere to go. Some are dangerous, some are desperate. You learn to tell the difference fast. The air stinks of soot and sweat. The gutters run black from the black coal soot that fills the air like a heavy black cloud. The streets teach you faster than any school ever could. Not that you could afford school anyway. Lesson 1, don't talk to strangers. Lesson 2, don't trust the police. Lesson 3, don't stare at the upper class. Sometimes, between the noise and the smoke, you dream small. A full meal, a new pair of shoes, maybe a dress without stains. Maybe one day. One afternoon, you find a silver button in the gutter. Dull, bent, worthless. You still keep it, hidden under your pillow. It's the only thing in the world that's truly yours. When the rent comes due and the coins don't, the landlord pounds the door until the walls shake. You know the rent is due, he says with a smirk. Your mother offers him gin and a smile that doesn't reach her eyes. You don't understand the trade yet, but you understand shame. You're 13 now. Life is harder. Your grandmother's gone, and now you watch the younger kids. You starve every other day so your brothers can eat. Your mother says the workhouse is the last resort, but she knows what happens to kids there. That's why your brothers aren't there anymore. One day she says she's found you a job, proper work, decent pay, meals every day. She says, you'll be safer where you're going, with tears in her eyes. You believe her, because you have to. You tell her it will be okay. You're not sure why she cries. To you, it's just another job. That night, a woman arrives with a carriage. Your mother hugs you so hard it hurts. They exchange quiet words and the sound of coins. You climb into the cart. You don't know it yet, but you've just been sold. Your childhood ends here. You arrive at her house in Whitechapel. Big for the street, small for hope. A red lamp glows in the window. Beds too close together. Sheets that never dry. She calls herself Aunt Maggie. You're her little helper now. She gives you 3 rules. Be nice to gentlemen. Don't cry where they can see. Always smile. Easy, right? The next day, training starts. Cold water, powder, rouge on your cheeks. Curtsy, pour gin. Laugh when they laugh. They call it work. You call it pretending. Years go by, and Aunt Maggie says it's time for your first real client. He paid extra because you're new. You go into a room you've cleaned 100 times, but this time, you're not the one cleaning it. The man smells of alcohol and opium smoke. He insists you try the pipe, says it will calm you. You decline.
Nope.
He insists again. You give in. The room blurs. It's your first time. It feels strange, wrong, and almost gentle. He touches your cheek. Soft, he says, then laughs. Says you remind him of his daughter. That's supposed to be comforting. It isn't. After he leaves, you throw up in a bucket. He left extra coins on the table. Aunt Maggie smiles and calls you her big helper now. Congratulations. You're employed. Nights blur. Gas lamps hiss. Opium smoke thickens the rooms. Men come and go. You stop counting them. You keep your silver button hidden in a drawer. It's the only thing that's still yours. One girl disappears. They say she ran off. Another is found in an alley, throat cut. Nobody talks about it. Everyone keeps working. By 18, you're considered experienced. That's Victorian for broken but useful. The doctor visits once a month, with leeches and judgment. He calls you little lady. You call him nothing. Then one night, something strange happens. A man asks to see you twice, not for what the others pay for, just to talk. He's a dock worker, hands like rope, eyes tired from honest work. He brings you tea instead of gin. He says his name is Samuel. You don't believe him, but you don't question it. For once, you talk about yourself, not the house, not the clients, the girl you used to be. You tell him about your mother, your brothers, your father's coal mine. You even tell him about the silver button you found when you were small. He smiles. Keep it close, he says. That's luck, that is. You laugh, the first time in years. Weeks pass. He keeps coming back. Always tea, sometimes soup. He says he's saving enough to buy a cottage outside the city. A little room, a garden, a door that locks from the inside. Then one night, he asks you to come with him. You stare at him like he's mad. And then you say yes. You both start saving. Every extra shilling, every tip, every coin you can hide from Aunt Maggie. He promises he'll meet you by the river when he's ready. You give him your silver button to keep. So you'll know I mean it, you say. For the first time, you let yourself believe in something better. The night comes. The fog's thick, heavy, almost alive. You wait by the river with your small bag of coins. You wait an hour, then 2, then until dawn. He doesn't come. You ask around the docks. The men won't look you in the eye. Then you see the crowd by the pier. Police kneel beside a shape on the cobblestones. A body, rope-burned hands, a bloodied shirt. It's Samuel. They say he was mugged for his wages. The police pry open his cold hand, and there it is, your silver button, still shining under the soot. You take it back. You don't cry. You just close your fist around it until it cuts your palm. The city hums around you like nothing happened. You walk home in silence. You don't dream anymore. You go back to Aunt Maggie's. She doesn't ask where you were. You don't tell her. The next morning, she's shouting again, and the men are lined up like nothing happened. Life doesn't stop here. It just repeats. Weeks pass. The city feels colder now. The rooms smell more like sickness than sin. You start drinking what the men drink. The pipe helps too. It helps blur the faces. Aunt Maggie coughs blood into her handkerchief one morning. She says it's just the weather. It isn't. By winter, she's gone. No funeral, no notice. Just another empty chair by the fire. The house changes hands. The new madam doesn't know your name. She calls everyone girl. Rent goes up. Wages go down. They sell the furniture, then the drapes, then the girls. You keep working because what else is there? The police raid again. You run out the back door barefoot. The fog swallows you whole. You keep running until the house is just another light in the smoke. And just like that, you're on your own. You rent a room above a gin shop in Spitalfields. No roof worth the name. No lock that works. You still go out at night. The streets are your new house now. You work corners near the river, the same river that took Samuel. Sometimes you think you see him in the fog, but it's just another man, another bargain. You have money now, but your body starts to fail you. You catch something, maybe from the pipe, maybe from a man, maybe from London itself. The doctor calls it a women's disease. He tells you to drink mercury. You do what he says. Your hair falls out, your teeth ache. You spend your nights coughing more than talking. The men stop coming, and so does the money. You sell your shoes for bread. You pawn your dress for gin. You keep one thing, the silver button. You hold it when you're cold. You hold it when you can't breathe. You hold it when you remember what it felt like to be somebody's daughter. One night, you sit by the river again. Same spot, same fog. You look down at the water, and it looks back. You think about your mother, your brothers, the room with the coal smoke. You think about Samuel's hands. You think about the button and how small it really is. By morning, the sun rises over an empty bank. A passerby finds a woman slumped against the wall, cold, still. In her hand, a silver button, polished clean, beautiful. No name, no family, just another girl the city forgot.